I thought that there'd be me and the world, but the world turned its back on me. It amazed me, Marion, how quickly life turned black. Even if I gained time through the chemotherapy, it isn't time I want, because as soon as I knew that I was going to die soon, the goodness went out of life. It seemed to me that I had no one to love or to love me, that I had no child, not much money, that I drank too much, that I had no plans.
To say that I am astonished and amazed at the revelations in this book is to put it very mildly.
I said, Nuala, it's beautifully written, but I said, you've got to tone it down. You can't be so explicit.
But then I don't feel as if in any way I was promiscuous, because in all honesty, looking back on my life, I may have slept with people for loads of reasons, even including for the exercise.
Are You Somebody was like someone breaking glass. It was not like someone writing, it was like someone breaking glass.
My father, he moved my mother into what turned out to have been the flat of his mistress. My mother discovered this when she was alone, reading in bed, and the mistress burst through the bedroom door and attacked her with the bedside lamp. It would be funny if both women hadn't been so desperately unhappy.
Nuala, extraordinary.
I didn't know that I was in the last hours of the old world. I had never stopped to think what writing a memoir that other people are avid to read would mean. Something now was made of my existence.
She arrived in New York and really quite quickly realized that New York was made for her, that it was made for self-invention. At the age of 60-something, Nuala O'Fwellon was open. She suddenly thought, anything can happen to me now.
She was very upfront about the fact that an older middle-aged woman can have an absolutely regular sexual life in New York in the way that you cannot in Ireland.
I paid the $20 fee to register with Match.com. One day, I saw an interesting one among all the guys whose hobbies were going to vintage motorbike rallies and whose favourite meals were steak. This one was from a man in Brooklyn who said he was a lawyer.
We arranged to meet, and she said she was so lonely that she'd be willing to go out with Jack the Ripper.
I was walking along one day after fitness class, and my right side began to drag. And I eventually went to A&E in a New York hospital. I was just sitting there waiting to hear what was wrong with my right leg when the guy came past and said, "Oh, your CAT scans show you've got 2 brain tumours." He just passed by, and I was on my own.
the very essence of this experience is aloneness. And there's nobody to lay it off on. And that aloneness is the centre and the thing that you never know when you're well. Funnily enough, I don't care about the hair. Now I'm beginning to just put the old bald head out there.
But you would have dreaded that in advance, wouldn't you?
The hair?
Yes.
No. I know everyone says the hair matters, but it's not true. That's irrelevant compared with having to leave the world behind.